morning, everyone. Welcome back to some Bomber Crew. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning thus far. I'm just waking up myself. Not long got out of bed. Not long got out about 15 minutes before stream. Morning, Screwed. Morning. How are we all? Are we all having good mornings? Morning, Messy. Hello, sweet. You alright?
Hello.
She's just woken up. She's even more sleepy than me, chat. The lazy Leo bear that I am, or Leo lion, apparently. Lazy licks. Apparently, the Babylonians or something. I can't remember the. What are they called? The Aboriginal people got the star signs wrong or something.
Yeah.
They crossed the wires and they forgot. So yeah,
I
think they've just been updated, yeah, because of like planetary shifting or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the planets like move. I don't know whether you can tell, but I'm not an astrophysicist. It may come as a shock to some people. Astrologist, that's the word. An astrophysiologist. A misogynologist.
Brother gonna.
Yeah. My little brother was he's studying to be an astrophysicist. Actually,
That's what I asked.
I think he is. Well, at least I think he's doing physics and astrophysiology as well. It's a lot of work. Lovely.
I can see where like all of the brains.
Yeah, it's true. Me and my dad are both as daft as fucking short bristle brushes, but fucking my little brother's sharp as a tack. He really is. He's got it. Hello, Tate. Good to see you, mate. Good morning.
Stolen all of the brains in the house.
He really has. And, well, I suppose good evening for you, Tate, isn't it? And thank you very much there to Crisis. Morning Q, quick watch of your stream before heading off to work. Oh, the joys. No worries. In that case, we shall get straight into the gameplay so you have something to watch. Okay, let's rock and roll here. Let's get it all loaded up. Yeah, so how's everybody doing this fine morning? Not too bad on Planet Joe. Sort of slept in a little bit today. I tend not to get to sleep in because of work and all it is. But yeah, I'm feeling motivated this morning, feeling good. Woken up, getting ready to stream. I cherish my days off now. It's like I'm back at work. That's it. I've had 6 months off, and it's like, oh god, could use a holiday. Right, Bomber Crew, there it is. There. Is there a Steam update? Why am I being told off by Steam? I don't know. I think we're all right. There it is. Good stuff. Good stuff. Bomber Crew go Bert. That's the one. Hello, Cyborg. Good to see you. And Tevin as well. Aborigine. I can't remember. I'll heal in a few. One mortal month. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you to J-Song for extending your sub through October. Very kind. No, you can't just destroy our tank factory. Bomb doors go Bert. Oh, you're eating baked air. She's got a what? Croissant. A croissant. A Star Wars seat of power. She's got a croissant. Got a cross-aunt. Got a very angry mother's sister. She's very confused.
You're not wrong.
No,
they
not wrong.
Probably all are very angry.
Yeah, that's it. Lovely. Yeah,
all of my aunts are.
Karen ants. I've had a bowl of Rice Krispies this morning. I'm living it up. Lovely. Okay, so Bomber Crew. I keep forgetting Space Crew exists, so I need to play it. Thank you very much there to Bwisky. Thank you very much there. My father was an Allied war hero. He single-handedly destroyed 4 Messerschmitts, 9 Heinkel bombers, and 11 Stuka dive bombers. He was the worst mechanic the Luftwaffe ever had. Big keck. The gears are turning in Jane's brain. What's a Luftwaffe, I hear? He's chewing on baked air. He's chewing on baked air that she stole from a pastry shop in the German advance on Paris. What? All very contradictory, isn't it? Because she's an American as well. Did you steal it? She's so confused. Okay.
What are you on about?
Right.
Stop attacking me. It's too early for this shit.
It's true. Okay, so let's go with load game. And I think we were in the flak magnet, weren't we? Look at who is this fucking chilling in center frame? That is gorgeous. I'm a hero. 2, I single-handedly ate the whole pizza. As a chonk solidarity, my friend. That's very chonker solidarity. God, good man. Ate the whole pizza. I'm proud of you. Right, so welcome to USAAF Biskra. We are 6 missions into our campaign. We have destroyed 83 enemy fighters, racked up 3,300 miles on the clock, destroyed 6 targets, and made $14,000. We are not very far into this campaign at all, as I'm sure we can appreciate. In terms of our crewmates here, let us introduce ourselves to them. I think we've got Alex McFacepalm here on the left. We've got our boy Toby, our resident mechanic with his fingerless gloves and primsoles. We've got Jive Crayfish with his glorious invisible mustache. Conan on the radio there, sorry, Jive being on navigation. We've got Judge Dredd Deman, I believe, who is on the gunner here. We've got Nix on the other guns. We've got Deman, Dredd Deman, I think it is, I'm not sure, who is currently on the... no, it's Damon... Is it Damon Jan? Damon Man. Dan Jan. Damon Jab. Deman. Is it? It's Deman. A different Deman. I don't think it's Damon Jab. We've also got Kylo and Bryast as well in the aircraft as well, who is just glorious from the looks of it. It's Jab, is it? Is it Jab?
Ah!
I can't remember. It is Jab. Okay, in any case, this is our crew. I'm glad chat remembers who the crew is, because I've done an awful job at getting the names down. In any case, let us have a look here. So, everybody is sort of sitting high and dry at around level 6, give or take, except for Bryast, who's falling behind a little bit because he's having to learn 2 qualifications. But by and large, people are doing quite well. We're halfway to max level, which is 12 in this. So we're making good time, especially for this early on in the campaign. Things that I need to consider doing are upgrading the guns on the aircraft, because at the moment we're absolutely littered in 3.3s. If we've flown 6 missions, I also need to add an extra piece of... have we got 6 on there? No, we do have 6 on there. That's fine. Save. I don't know. We also, so we need to try and figure out our gun upgrades, because at the moment we've got a smattering of Mark 1s right across the board, and that is... well, there's no other word for it. We're going to be suffering with that. The only thing that I can think of is trying to upgrade to a Mark II here, or even a 50 cal Mark I when we can get there. I don't know whether it's worth getting the 50 cal Mark I on the roof or keeping the 303s. Why does the B-17 have British MGs?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say, Herflex, good to see you, Rago, as well. I'm going to say that the game's... pedigree on trying to get historical accuracy as best as possible is somewhat softened by the fact that we can have camouflages like that. Like it's not trying to be super historically accurate. Though that one's pretty nice. It's not trying to be super historically accurate. Identity crisis, German fucking camouflage. Lovely. But yeah, we're going to be staying in the classic for the moment until we can get all the 50 cals. Right. So, in terms of like aircraft and stuff, really all I want to do is kind of save and pay forward, to be honest. There's not really much going on. I think my new strategy is going to be having the sort of 50 cals on the... because you want to have as much firepower as you can on these single guns, as much stopping power. So I think I'm going to go with 50 cals on the waist, and then maybe... going for like 303s on the roofs, maybe? Because the 303s do have quite a lot of DPS, if not outright stopping power. You do need outright stopping power to deal with jets, but, well, you know, it's one of those, isn't it? So, let's see then. What I mean, really all I need to do is just save my money and consider going for 50 cals. So if I save up the £4 here completely and pay it forward, we're going to be in a pretty good spot to just, yeah, cash in, basically, and get the 50 cal. Let us have a look at our missions ahead here. We do have an enemy ace on station, which is a little bit of a faff. We're not going to be able to kill him with just bog standard equipment, so maybe it is worth upgrading just to the Mark II here, just so I have a better chance of killing him with some higher DPS. So let us do that. Let us get the better gun on the roof here, just so that we have a better chance of trying to shoot him down. Okay then, so our enemy ace that we're going to be fighting is Mr. Frederick Falk. He's going to cost us, or going to earn us $3,000 if we're able to shoot him down. So let's have a bash and try and shoot him out of the air if we can. So, Allied transport shipping, enemy ace in the area, mission reward is 1,200 and safe return is 800. Let's take off and rock and roll. Good to see you in, steady hand. So I've been playing XCOM because of you, and I have played in the Birmingham map, and it's so different to actual Birmingham city centre. Not enough fire, it's true. Right then, let us take off and lock in our pilot here. We're going to get nicks from the ball gun at the bottom up to our new set of Roof 303 machine guns because of the fact that, yeah, everything's nice and upgraded kind of thing. Let us take off and raise the landing gear. Pilot, align us to our next node. Thank you very much there to Jive for getting that node for us. And yeah, let us move forward there. We're going to get Bryce on the forward left and Toby on the forward right there. Toby does not have any gunner qualifications, but he is at least reasonably efficient with regards to well, at least if there's somebody on the gun, it can shoot, even if it's not the most accurate thing in the world. So even though he's not gunner trained, it's better to have somebody in the seat just to put some damage on the table. Hopefully our new 50 cals here are going to do quite well against our new guy. We will see. We will see. Okay. So yeah, my plan maybe this time is to perhaps, yeah, because I mean, Toby, I probably want to be training as a secondary pilot if I can, because he's the only person that can train as a secondary pilot, the mechanic being the only one that can do that. Did Q stop playing U-Boat? Yes, I have, for at least for a little while. I'm waiting for an update to fix the AI in the game, because the AI was just like wearing thin on me a little bit. There we go. Good shooting, everyone. Well done. Target at ground level, or sea level, I should say. Let's quickly turn around, get Bryce on the bomb drop. Heavy fighter coming in. Grab the reconnaissance photo. Bryce over there for me, please. Kylo, focus fire. He's going to be slotting in underneath in a moment, if I can. Can I get Demand down to the ball gun at the bottom? Excellent stuff. We've got eyes on our ship that we need to be escorting here. There he is. Excellent shooting. Well done, Demand. Come back up to the waist gun for me, please. More enemy fighters on radar. Guy diving in. Two guys diving in. Potentially a heavy fighter. I'm not sure. Forward guns are engaging. Looks like we've got two biplanes and something a bit more substantial, like a heavy. Not entirely sure. Not going to use our focus fire just yet in case the enemy ace turns up. Attack enemy torpedo boats. Let's get on it then. Swing us around over this way for us, please. Mr. Bryce, can I get you on the forward bomb bay controls? Open bomb bay door, ready bomb drop 1. Guy is coming in, get ready to release and send it. Excellent kill before he got the torpedoes away. Let us change our heading here, swinging back around to the boat. What we need to do is just quickly get Kylo down on the ball gun, shoot down the guy that was coming in underneath us. There's one of the guys. Cannot quite see him yet. There he is. We know that he's firing. Bomb bay doors are open, but that should be okay, at least for this exact second. Guns are reloading. Excellent shooting, Kylo. Thank you for getting him off of us.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much there to Toki for the tier 1 sub there. Very, very kind. Ready bomb drop 2 here. Excellent stuff. And then ready to drop and release. Excellent. Target destroyed, and our last target over here. I'm getting better at leading targets in this game. Enemy ace, Mr. Falk, is up online. If he comes in for a long strafe, Mr. Toby, get over there. Demand, focus fire. MK, focus fire. Ready on bomb drop 3. We're on him. We've done some damage. A little bit of damage to one of our engines. I missed a little bit there. I anticipated him driving off. Looks like we've got more fighters kicking in around from somewhere. Better swing around to the rear. I'm going to go for an auto tag if I can. Not sure why I can't. There we go. Auto tag. Get everybody tagged up. We are doing more damage to him thanks to the extra firepower on our ship here. Close bomb bay doors. Excellent. Bryce, over to that gun for me. We are carving him up at least a little bit. We do have a guy closing in behind us. Let's get him tagged so that our rear gunner can start working on him. Judge, if you can, focus fire for me. Rip him down, Judge. Excellent shooting. Jive's taking a little bit of damage there. We've got a Focke-Wulf, 2 Focke-Wulf 190s coming in. Just going to hold around here, see if we can get this enemy ace down. I have faith, Mr. Nix. Keep going, sir. Keep going. That's the stuff. Oh shit, we've lost the landing gear. How have we lost a landing gear? No one's attacking us from under. Oh, I see. We've got no engine left. Can't believe we lost the landing gear. Cheeky fucker. Hilo, up on there. Navigation update. Focus fire. Oh, we got him. Alex just got strafed hard there. Okay. So the only thing I can think to do here is to go for a belly landing. What we're going to do is we're going to get Mr. Bryest. No, we're going to get Bryest forward. We're going to get Toby over here. Alex, you're going to fall back for me, please. And then we're going to get Toby on the main pilot assembly just to guide us back to base while Alex heals there. It looked like you misclick and didn't hit auto tag. Is that what happened? I did wonder. Damn. Well, the enemy ace has shot out our landing gear. Is there a safe way to do I know there's a risk involved without having a landing gear, but like there's really nothing I can do. Like all I can do is go for a belly landing, but if I go for a belly landing, the plane is absolutely going to explode. Unless I don't think so unless you get them to parachute, yeah. Yeah, we'll try and pull back to base. If you landed with them down, it has a chance to end mission before it tips over. Dump fuel, drop bombs, emergency bailout, and hope your pilot can land. I can't do an emergency bailout because of the fact that I don't have enough parachutes on board at the moment. It's too early in the campaign for me to afford a full complement of parachutes. So I have no parachutes at the moment. Pump fuel to the side that has the wheel, drop your bombs and wheels down. I try that blade and it almost certainly ends up with me getting absolutely caned every time.
Oh,
thank you very much there to Elder Quacken for the 23 months. Well then, time to see what your favourite subs are, that's it. Even with lean mix, mate. I go lean mix, I go emergency landing, I do everything that I possibly can to slow the aircraft down, and sometimes it just goes off like a tinderbox. Pumping the fuel to the side that's higher off the ground and everything, like the fire just... like, if there's any residual fuel, it bursts into flames and it just travels up the fuel lines to the other tank. Just causes them to detonate. Gonna get our experienced pilot in for the landing there. Even with emergency land, we're going to be in trouble. This is going to hurt. Circle around and waste fuel? How are we doing for fuel? I mean, we're not doing awfully. I feel like I should just try and I might go around again. If we go in for a landing without the landing gear down, they'll just go around again. The answer is corkscrew towards the landing strip. That's it. I would burn off the fuel. I guess so. Let's try and burn off as much fuel as we can then. We need drag. There it is. I need to raise the landing gear before they go in for a landing. Just land on the bomb bay doors. I really don't know how this is going to work. Like, I'm going to raise the landing gear. We're using up fuel fast. That is the idea. They're going to go around again. I've just got to try and create as much drag as possible so that I can go down with basically no fuel in the tanks. There we go. Lower the landing gear. Come around again. There we go. Look at that fuel efficiency meter. It's nothing. Right. Get the boys to manually crank the wheel down. No, there's nothing. It's been shot out. It's not there. There is no wheel. Do I have no parachutes? It's too early in the campaign. Raise your landing gear as you land. Should I go for an emergency landing as well? I feel like I should give it a try. Okay. Do a wheelie. We'll go for a belly land. You have to land with the wheels down. You don't have to. Observe. What we can do is we can go in for a landing, but we can raise the landing gear up. It's just so dangerous. It's just so dangerous. Right, we're going to be going on final here. I could just go for a belly landing. Right, what do we do here? Lean fuel mix to slow. I will give it a try. We'll go lean fuel mix. Oh, do we go one wheel down or do we go one wheel up? Pump fuel to the good side. What do we do? Do we go belly land or one wheel down? Because normally what happens, right? I normally go one wheel down, right? And the fucking plane just digs in at the wing that's down and explodes. Like, that's what happens every time. That's all I can think to say. I mean, in reality, they'd belly land it, yeah. No wheels. Wheels up. Time for, yeah, it is. It's time for Big Bav and Prey. Wheels up, no wheel. Belly it. Can you release the fuel? You cannot release the fuel. Okay. We're going to go for the belly land. We're going to go for an emergency landing. We're going to raise the landing gear. We need to lean fuel mix. We're going as slow as I possibly can. Oh god! Oh god! Ah! Oh! Oh my god! Oh, that was close. Oh! Oh my goodness me! Christ almighty! There it is. Mr. Falk engaged and destroyed. They managed to belly land it. Crap above. And we got the return to base. The flak magnet is going to be repaired. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Very happy with that. Oh, God, that was close. Jesus. Jesus. I'm having a drink of water. Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, let's not do that again in a hurry. I just need to tab out. There we go, just so I can see that. Yeah, let us not do that again. God. Okay, so we got a shitload of, like, gear. We got heavy flak stuff, medium flak vests. And we've also got a smattering of 50 cals, which is all right then. Let's have a look. So, let's take a look at the aircraft here, because I do need to get some slightly better guns on board. Things like engines and stuff is important, but guns. Guns for now. Let us upgrade all of these, if I can, all of the single guns to 50 cals. Because that's going to really help with their stopping power. So let's do that if we can. Left cheek and right cheek. And then that's pretty much all of our money spent, so we'll pay the rest forward. Crew gear I'm going to leave as unlocked for the moment, and we need to add a red bomb drop to the livery here. Thank you very much there to Steel Bear Punch for the 28. All the crew is still alive, absolutely every crew member, otherwise it would have an exclamation mark here saying recruit. The crew is full, nobody died. A few people got really badly injured, but the belly landing was the way to go. Oh, God. God, that was awful. I never want to do that again. That was horrible. That was actually horrible. Okay, engines. Not going to bother with them. We wanted to go to the livery, didn't we? Bomb drop livery. And then add a red bomb to the doodah. Have a look there. There we go. Single red bomb drop livery. Lovely stuff. All saved and ready to go. Excellent. Can't argue with that. So that is an enemy ace killed on mission. What we need to do now is try and prioritise moving forward in our campaign if we can. At least trying to get the other guns upgraded with at least Mark II 303s, if nothing else. Let us go and do the enemy airfield near Monserrato even, for 1200, and then maybe consider doing the advancement to the next campaign here. We're already on this much, so you know, it's not going to take too much time. What is the red one? It is a special mission that advances the campaign. We'll probably do that after this one, so that we have enemy damage down. Mr. Nix, can I get you up to the roof gun for me, please, as that is the best one. Bryest, front left. Toby, front right. Again, Toby, I don't know whether it's worth training Toby in, like, gunner qualification, because then... So what I would normally do is I would train Toby in first aid, right? But maybe I don't need to train Toby in first aid. Maybe I don't need to. And I always used to spend a shitload of money on crew gear, like getting them flak vests and heavy helmets and stuff. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I can just get people like the man and Kylo here trained in mechanics and first aid so that they can repair these like junction boxes and hydraulics things that are next to them, whilst your man Toby mans a gun. What can you do though? I really need to armour the inner engines, though, if I can, just in some attempt to try and protect the landing gear from being shot through. Because the thing was there that they didn't attack us from the bottom. They literally sawed a hole in the rear of the engine and shot the landing gear out from beneath it, or from on top. It was bullshit, is what it was. It marks our heading. Let us swing left. Maybe, Dave, that's a good idea. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so now that we've got this brief moment here, how are people in chat doing? Are we having good days so far? Are we in good form? Like I say, I've not got much planned for today. It's pretty much a pyjama day. I think I'm going to go have a shower and everything, but it's pretty much a pyjama day. Let's see, where did those fighters tag on radar? There they are, coming in at 2 o'clock high, ready on the right flank. 50 cal there. Toby's got some good range. Kylo, focus fire. Decent bit of fire discipline from the 50 cals there. You can see absolutely what we need. Like, because the guns only have single... Are we flying... Is this a low altitude flak field? It looks like it's medium altitude, so we're flying underneath the flak field. Which is kind of what we want to do. Because we can't really go to high altitude yet, so we don't have the means. Good stuff. Oh, we're already at the target. Okay, here we go. Let's get ready on station. We've got another 2 bandits closing in. 1, 2, 3 biplanes closing in on our left. We're going to get Kylo down to the ball gun at the bottom here because we're going to have guys taking off from the airfield. As if on cue. Bryest, I want you forward. Toby, can you get on that gun for me? Open the bomb bay doors. Ready 2 sets of armor-piercing bombs. And ready to send. Send it. I do see that other plane taking off. We've got a BF-109. Target destroyed. Close bomb bay doors. We're going to keep going for the optional reconnaissance here. Everybody keep on working there. Toby, get on the front right. Oh, God. Closing in. Where are they? There they are. Didn't see them until last second. Over we go, and get ready to snap that photo. There we go, we got it. Right, swing it around. Take us back to base. Got to fly into these guys. Nix, focus fire for me, please. Bryest, front left, if you can. Kylo, get on the right. A little bit of damage as we come through. Not the end of the world. We got that heavy fighter slotting in behind us. It's not awful there. Judge, focus fire. Get him off of us. That's it. Keep pumping him full of lead. And good kill. Nick's actually got that one. Well done. Interesting. Taking a little bit of SPAA fire, but by and large we're A-OK. Just got to keep on keeping on. So my plan this time is to spend less time armouring the crew, because armouring the crew actually costs us a lot of money. Spend less time armouring the crew and just more time armouring the fuck out of the aircraft. I think that's my plan for this one. Mr. Toothbrush, thank you very much for the raid with 7. Thank you very much. Right. Let me have a big drink of water as well. Hello, CS. Good to see you. Okay, so far so good. Enemy fighters have been spotted once again on radar. Any visual on them? Not quite. Oh, he's coming in very high. Heavy fighter up above. Some more fighters around here. Not sure where they were exactly. Wait for another sweep. There they are, coming in right on our left there. Right on our right, I should say. Kylo, focus fire on please, buddy. Judge, you can't focus fire yet, but if you can, obviously get to work. Guy slotting in underneath. Kylo, if you can for me. No, Judge, you get back on your gun. Kylo down. There you go. Get a bit of work in on him. Oh! Reload. There it is. Excellent shooting. Well done. Another one slotting in underneath. Kylo, that one's on you. Focus fire for us, please, bud. Excellent shooting from Toby on the right-hand side there. That's why you want to have all guns working at all times, because they can all cover each other, if only just barely. Let's get Judge up to first aid station, and let's get Demand to fall down to the rear gun, just in case we get assaulted from behind again. See, the nice thing about them having such low armor, if you like, although it means that, yes, they are more likely to be shot and killed, like, they are at least able to move between gun positions more effectively. Like, if I was trying to move Demand down there in, like, full heavy plate, he would have really struggled. Good stuff. Right, more enemy fighters spotted on radar. Whereabouts are we looking? On our right again, coming in from over the water. 1, 2, 3 bandits. Looks like they are breaking off because I'm close to the airfield. Looks like they're not trying to slot in behind. There it is, yeah, they're breaking off. Don't want to get hit by friendly AA, or enemy AA in their case. Lovely stuff, right. Hopefully this time a bit less drama in the landing if we can afford it. Lovely stuff, pulling on in for the landing here. Drop the landing gear, we should have plenty of fuel. How about that, Toby? Yeah, loads of fuel in the tanks. Down we go, no drama, no fuss. Judge, just come jump on one of the guns. See, look, they move around the aircraft so quickly, I think it's just better. I think it is. Down we go. Right. Lonely Quebec guess it's a toss-up between keeping crew alive and the plane intact, which is going to be less painful to lose towards the end of the game. The plane is going to be less painful to... sorry, the plane's going to be more painful to lose, because it costs so much money to rebuild a plane from scratch. So I think going for armor plate on the aircraft is more of a priority than keeping the crew alive. Life is cheap. Lovely stuff. So we get ourselves an extra 1,000 in optional reconnaissance, which is lovely jubbly. That's the one. Little bit of level up there. Incendiary ammunition finally unlocked on some of our gunners. Okay. What we want to do then, we've got engine exhausts and all of these flight suits and stuff. What we want to do is upgrade the aircraft just with slightly better machine guns in the ball and rear now if we can. So ball turret, we're going to get it that Mark II just there. And in the tail turret, we're going to get it... Okay, we can't quite get it, that machine gun. Okay, well, that solves that problem, I guess. Right, so let us go and do the main campaign mission then. We're going to advance the campaign as best we can. I've got to put on a fresh bomb drop livery. Hit every button. I've got to put on a fresh bomb drop livery here, so let's do that. Livery, nose art, customize, and then let us go for the... no, it's a white one, and the next one will be yellow as we advance our bomb dropping portfolio. Very nice. Save, and let us go to briefing and go from there. Lovely. Okay, let us do our main mission then. The Coastal Patrol hasn't got anything special on it. Let's do Operation Graf Zeppelin. Let's give it a try. Take off. Okay. Let us take off here. Lock in the pilot here. We'll move Mr. Nix to the Top Gun as ever, because that is very much his jurisdiction. Lovelo jubbalo. Up we go. Raise the landing gear and align us to our target at 11:30. Lovely. So that extra machine gun underneath is going to help us. I believe we have to kill some Stuka dive bombers in this, and it is difficult because Stukas are really tanky in this. So yeah, we're going to have to really try and use the fire discipline of our gunners here with all the incendiary ammunition that they've got to really give them a good old socking if we can afford to. Bring us over to the right here. Coming down the coastline. Excellent. How did Elf become the ID? I don't know, man. I can't even remember. Right. So far, so good. So far, so good. Let's see then. Enemy fighters spotted on radar. Let's have a go then. Let's see how we're doing. 1, 2, 3 bandits left, coming in from 10 o'clock high. Ready on the front left for me, please, Bryce, if you can. Focus fire for me, please, Bryce. Get a little bit of fire discipline downrange. Excellent shooting. Nix gets a kill. It's not... Look, I'll be honest, chaps. The focus ain't great. Judge, that one's going to be on you as he falls in behind there. Hopefully that's going to be okay. I'm not going to use your incendiary ammunition just yet. I'm just going to get you to focus. No, I will use your incendiary. There you go. Oh, sorry! 20 children massacred in park plane crash. Jesus. Right, more guys closing in. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious me. Next, this one is going to be on you, my friend. Rip through them. Disgusting! Disgusting! Nice. Holy shit. Okay. Right. Lovely stuff. The gunfire would also be my cue to move inside. Yeah, it's true. Nearby. Hazard spotted. Nothing else to report at the moment. Hopefully the incendiary will be... Oh, there we go. I wonder if this one's the one where I have to bomb the ships. I feel like it is. Can't quite remember. Gorgeous plane though, isn't it? The Fortress was a gorgeous plane. Although I seem to remember that apparently they didn't, like, this is a thing. So everybody thinks as like sort of the American heavy bomber of the war was like the Flying Fortress, or like that's, you know, the trope of media. But apparently it was more the Liberator that they built. They built more Liberators, especially towards the end of the war. But there were more Liberators in service than Fortresses. So I understand. Here are all of these guys that need defending. I don't know whether these are warships or merchant ships or what. Look like warships. I am correct. Ah, hello Digby, good to see you, mate. The bombs won't have any effect on that carrier. Defend our ships from torpedoes while they bombard it. I see, so we're going after torpedo boats. My favourite mission. Okay. Liberators a great airframe. I am the lurk. No worries, mate. Having a good morning so far? I'll leave you to your lurking. Okay, let's get in on this torpedo boat as best we can. Right, Toby, you're going to fall back to your that position for me. Bryce up front. Toby, boost the main fuel tank. Open bomb bay doors. Get in and over there. Enemy fighters spotted. I will tag them in just a moment so that I don't miss the drop. And there we go. Swing us around. One target engaged and destroyed. Let's go for auto tag. There's nobody on the forward guns at the moment, so it's going to be all Mr. Nix up there. Bit of fire discipline there for us, matey. All good, just working. No worries, mate. Okay, that guy is on the move. It's going to make it very difficult to attack him from this kind of vector. Yep, we're going to have to change targets. Let's go for his mate. When they're on the move like that, you've got to be able to lead the target, which means if you have a bad approach, it's impossible to do. Thank you very much there to a random person. Enjoy your sub, Mr. Digby. Okay, here we go. They're going to torpedo away on one of our battleships. Use those big guns, chaps. There we go. Another one down. Swing it around. Okay, so two of our ships are in pretty good shape. The other one, though, has definitely seen better days. Boost up. Get on him quickly. Another torpedo chunking his health. And... right on the deck. Lovely. Right. Carrier is preparing to launch those Stukas, I believe. Bring us around. There they come. Coming off the deck. More guys coming in. 1, 2, 3, tag. Okay, if I can then, let's get Kylo down low. Let's get Bryce over here, Toby over here. Get everyone tagged up. In go the Stukas. This mission's always a pain in the ass because the Stukas are so bloody tanky. Incendiary ammunition. Focus fire. Focus fire. There we go, we got one. We got one of the Stukas. I'm impressed with that. We were following it out on its bombing run, just laying into it. That guy's over on there. Right, okay, demand over here. Quickly use your incendiary. Focus him down. Try and cover this battleship that's almost sunk. The rest of them can take a little bit of a pounding. Nix, get ready. Toby, let's try and get a bit of fire discipline in on him as he comes in. Come on, come on. Oh, it's going to hurt him. Oh, God, he can probably only take a little bit more of that. Only one left in operation, I think. See if we can get on him there. Bryest on you. Focus. That's the one. Well done. Lovely. Those battleships are keep pounding the shit out of the Zeppelin. They're hightailing it out of here. Lovely stuff. Return to base. Leaving for the battleships if we can. Lovely stuff. Right. Let us egress the hell out of here. Lovely, that ship. That's why that one's going to be at dry dock for a while, I think. He definitely bore the worst of it. Targets at sea level. Let's go in for some... There's a U-boat. Should probably call that in. Right. Bryest front and centre. Command to the left. Kylo to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Right. Grab the reconnaissance photo. In through the low altitude flak field. We've got a fighter appearing out of nowhere. There he is, you cheeky shit. Heavy fighter. Get the hell away from me. Demand focus fire with incendiary. Peel him off of us. Rip him a new one as he comes in. Excellent shooting with the incendiary. Kylo, if you can for me, just drop underneath. Using the ball gun on him. There you go. Nicely done, Kylo. And then up you get. Through the flak field we must go. Does anyone ever use slow time in this game? Later in the game it does get very important to try and micromanage just extreme shit-hitting fan situations, but we haven't encountered any yet. Oh, there you go. Very opportune. Flying right into these guys. Make sure both forward guns are manned here. Nix, incendiary, focus. Excellent fire discipline. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Lovely stuff. Airframe has taken the worst of it as well, which is lovely. Second part of the campaign is coming up very shortly. We'll be back at base, and then we'll have a lot to do, which is awesome. You should not climb out of the flak. Should you not climb out of the flak field? Not really. I mean, ideally, yes, but flak this early in the game just isn't that much of a challenge. It gets much worse later in the game. He really is. Well, it's because he has the sort of the main gun on the aircraft, the one that covers literally all sectors around it. And because we're flying at low altitude, it is much more likely that we'll be engaged from the top. So that's why his gun is kind of like the most important. It's why it was the first gun I upgraded. Yeah, will then come in. Focus fire and incendiary from the waist gun. Focus fire. Nix, can I get you to focus? Not quite just yet. Good bit of fire discipline from the waist gunner there. It's one of those really big... I get the designation of that aircraft. I am history scrub. Is he coming in underneath? No, he's just going to get worked by the rear guns. Excellent shooting. Steals landing gear. Yeah, that's the only problem in this, is that the fucking landing gear. An ME-410, that's it. Or a JU-88. JU-88, I think it is. Right, sun is setting, low altitude. I only know like the really famous one. I know the Stuka, I know BF-109 and Focke-Wulf 190, and then it's all gets a bit. I know like a couple of Heinkels, but then it all gets a bit hazy. It looks like a bus in the cockpit area. What does it mean? Oh, hello. Well, that's hydraulics. We need that. Toby, use those plimsolls. There we go, down he goes. Lovely jambly. Luftwaffe, that's it. Lovely stuff. Sneaking our way over to the runway, which is what we need. And forward we go. Lovely stuff. Half of our fuel remaining. There is the runway. Drop the landing gear for me. We are good to go. Just fucking shoot us at the runway. Fire us at the fucking runway. Let's see whether or not Alex can keep control here. Hopefully he can. There he goes. Lovely stuff. And a bit of hydrate. I shall do that upon landing. There we go. Oh, big stretch. Oh, that's the stuff. Still booting up, I am. Right. Here we are. A quick cube hydrate. And we are good to go. So, Operation Graf Zeppelin. Return to base bonus, no slow time bonus, and optional reconnaissance. Fair bit of money in the bindle, which is lovely. See if we get a level up. Probably part of a level up. Yeah, that's it. And then continue. Loads of extra equipment slots, heated boots, etc, etc. Lovely, lovely jubbly. Let us put a yellow bomb drop marker on our aircraft here to symbolise that this was the point that we advanced the campaign. Get that on there like so. And let us go like that. Okay then, so in terms of things that I need to get upgraded, the hydraulics are at Mark 2, which is fine. Extinguishers are at Mark 1. We're going to encounter more enemies using incendiary ammunition, which means we're more likely to run into engine fires. What we need to do is consider upgrading our engines now. Now, we have Mark 1 engines, which are going to, in fact, they barely increase our carrying capacity at all. What I might do then is opt for lightweight outers when the time comes, or indeed just standard outers for the moment, because at least they have their protection. But the armoured engine, albeit it's very cheap, unfortunately does not increase the weight limit at all. It just makes it so that the engine is a little bit better protected. I think, unless you were going to go with standards right across the board, which might just be worth it, to be honest, just going for a blanket of standards, it's probably, I mean, just having lightweights on the outer is probably good enough, because that would give you the most lift, the most carrying capacity, by my reckoning. Because we are getting awfully close to our weight limit on this aircraft. Let's see then. Fuselage does need armouring as well, but that's going to cost me a small bloody fortune. A lot of this is all armoured to nothing. I do need to consider getting some Mark II armour. Tail isn't really armoured up, and that's because it doesn't really get attacked all that often, the tail, not in that position. It's really these midsections that need it, and the nose as well. I mean, the nose does take a little bit of damage from time to time. I may end up armouring the nose as well and leaving the tail unarmoured, if I'm honest. Isn't it better to armour the insides and lightweight the outsides? Otherwise you risk losing the landing gear. That's exactly it, Finks. That's exactly it. Also, it's like the first time forever I haven't called you Phoenix, so we've got that going for us. In terms of equipment racks, you can now start to see my conundrum with equipping with loads of parachutes, because there's just not the facilities for it. Radar could do with being upgraded as well. It's not necessarily super urgent right now. There's just a lot to buy and not much time to buy it in. Let's see then. I do need to upgrade that rear gun turret to at least that for now. So then at least we've got some upgrades across the board. The extinguishers, I could get that up to Mark II. We've already got a Mark I homing pigeon and everything. I think maybe choosing to upper armour the fuselage, or indeed just saving for engine upgrades, I think probably is going to be the way to go. I think saving my money and going for the engine upgrades is the way to do it. I think that's got to be the way, hasn't it, chat? Yeah, I think that'll be how we do it. We're going to save up and we're going to do it like that. Okay, so we're going to go for engine upgrades if we can. We're going to go to briefing. Let us take a look at what missions we have today. So, we've got a search and rescue in the Balarix, so I think I'm saying that right, 2100 and a 1400 return to base. We've also got a coastal patrol with an enemy ace in the area, which would pay quite nicely, to be honest. So, let us shift the enemy ace out of this area because of the fact that we've got enemy damage down for one mission. It's a good chance to encounter the enemy ace. So, let us do the patrol and see whether or not we can kill this enemy ace. Okay. So far, so good. Let us take off and lock in the landing gear. Excellent stuff there. Dusting off from the runway, we're going to get our pilot to lock us into 10 o'clock low. We're going to stay at low altitude. Nix, we're going to get you up front and centre for me, please. Bryce, front left. Toby, front right. I can select everything. Raise the landing gear for me. Toby to the front right. 50 caliber, just to get it operational, so that we can get more lead downrange should we need it. Again, Kylo will be moved to the ball gun at the bottom should we get into that situation, but hopefully we'll be okay. With the rear gun behind us now upgraded to its Mark II variant, it has a little bit better DPS, and with incendiary ammunition, the DPS is improved further. So hopefully whatever enemy ace we encounter on this mission, we're going to be able to deal with them in good time. Okay. Right, time for food. Good luck, Q. No worries, steady hand. Thank you very much. Let's see how we go. Upgrade the inners for armor's sake. Yeah, exactly. So the inners will be upgraded, but I need the finance. Need the finance. We've marked a heading. There's our first target, battleship. Right, what we're going to do then, we're going to bring Bryce onto the central console here, his bomb drop console. Do we do the thing where we take a photo and bomb? We might as well, because we're in the right spot. Oh, sorry. I've done a doo-doo. Never mind, we won't bother with that then. I clicked fucking open doors again instead of release. My bad. There we go. Are we being accosted by enemy fighters yet? Not yet. Soon TM. There we go. Enemy photograph has been taken. Not taken too much damage to the underside of the fuselage. A hole here or there is definitely something we can handle. Swing around onto that AAA platform. And ready to snap another photo. There it is. Enemy fighters have spotted me. Let's get ready to take them out if we can. Oh, there they are. 1, 2, 3 biplanes coming in. There we go. Good bit of fire discipline from everyone. The 50 cals should be enough to saw through those guys. There he is. Where's the ace? There he goes. There he is. Stuka. Okay, let's get ready to focus fire the shit out of him. Judge, you'll be first. Kylo, incendiary. Nix, incendiary. Rip him the fuck. Oh! Yes! Oh, God. Lovely stuff. Okay, we got more guys, I think, closing in. Yep, there we go. We got one guy front left. Bryce, that's your gun, my friend. Focus fire. Bit of fire discipline. Kylo, drop down to the ball, because he's surely going to pull in underneath. Incendiary, focus fire. There it is. Some ace flew straight into the guns, I know. See, like, enemies in this game, right, sometimes they will try... Oh, the enemy burnt out. Lovely. The enemy will try and do the sort of tactic of sort of milling around your aircraft, trying to get your gunners to waste as much ammunition as possible and then going in on their attack run. But sometimes, like, especially if you're moving away from the enemy aircraft, as we were doing then, they just have to try and catch up. And in order to catch up, they have to, like, fly straight as an arrow. Plus flying away from them, because of the fact that you are moving away, it kind of extends their attack run time, because you're kind of... It makes it harder for them to close the distance if you're flying away from them, kind of thing. So, because the Stuka isn't the fastest thing in the world, it meant that his attack run was really long, and we were able to just carve him up in a long-range, tuck-tail, absolute shredding from fucking 2 sets of 303s and a 50 cal. Yeah, he didn't stand much of a chance at all, to be honest. Lovely. Q, you never get to shoot something down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're on one of the waste. You have a very important position on that waste gun. Like a very important field of fire for when we get attacked from the side. It's vital, but like it's only vital in certain situations. Like it's if somebody attacks from this way, you are our only chance. But yes, unfortunately, you do only get a small slice of the field of fire. So another red bomb to be added into the bomb drop livery, which is nice. Lovely. Do you think they'll ever make a mission campaign where you bomb ground units like tanks, infantry, and factories? Well, we bomb factories already. I don't know about sort of ground attack missions. Would be interesting, I suppose, but not really this game's forte. It would be interesting if they did a Germany DLC. Or you like play as part of the Blitz or something. Down we go. Or a Japanese DLC. It's true. Yeah, exactly that, Digby. Lovely stuff. Right then, I'm going to have a big drink of water. Aim for the Wales DLC, that's it. Oh dear. So Melvin Moe, or Mao. It's a Merva, wasn't it? Merva. Like Merva, not Mao. I only remember that because there's a tier. So in World of Tanks, there's a tier 8 premium tank called the Lerva, L shocked German umlaut face, WE, and I'm pretty sure that everybody used to call it the Lao, and it's actually pronounced Lerva or something. Lovely. That's the one. Lovely. Means seagull, doesn't it? Ah, there you go. Right, so we've got Call Mustang support at long last. We're going to have some fighter screening in the event that we have some trouble. Probably help us with enemy aces and stuff, which is really what we're going to be using it for if we can. What we'll do then, we'll skip through that. Call Mustang's defensive fire, which is great. We've also unlocked the desert camouflage, which I'm actually going to put on my aircraft because we're getting a bit of a reputation for fighting in the desert. So let us get a desert camouflage on there. There he is. Desert camo. Lovely stuff. Happy with that. That looks lovely. Okay, let's take a look at systems then. Fuel tanks. Not too bothered about fuel tanks. They tend to just shoot the engine clean off. We tend not to need to worry about fuel tanks. Let us have a look at engines then. So to start with, let us just worry about getting the outer engines first. To lightweight Mark 1s. That's going to cost us a lot of money. Or maybe I only need to do it to 1 at the moment. Yeah, that's opened up my ceiling enough that I can just do it to 1 and then use the 7 grand in other places. I think we're going to go for armor plate, because that's going to, yeah. So we're going to have 1 lightweight engine for now. It's experimental technology we're rolling out. Let us go with armouring up the front to Mark 2 then. Let us armour the mid to Mark 2. Let us armour the main rear to Mark 2. And then let us armour the tail. Do I want to armour up the tail? Probably not. Now the wings I could definitely armour to Mark 2. And the nose, let us also armour that to Mark 2. So let's get a full... The only thing that I don't need to armour, right, is the tail, right? You'd think, oh, the tail's really important. Look where the armour plate gets bolted on. So you can see, like, on the front here, you can see all of this armour plate here, thick fuselage, protecting crew and everything. Fucking look at this. Tail armour, where do they choose to mount it? There. There is where we get our tail armour. Nothing up here. Nothing over the other side. Nothing to protect his head. They've armoured his ass. They've armoured his tushy. Look at it. Why? There's so many places that you could fucking put that armour. But yeah, so we're not going to really bother with that. I'm going to leave that as standard, to be honest. Right. Whoop. There he goes. Wouldn't that help the landing gear? No. Oh, this rear one can't get shot off. It's only the front 2 can. I know, hypothetically speaking, yes, that may help the bottom landing gear, this rear one. But in the game, damage to this rear landing gear is not modelled. So, 1,990. Let's put a little bit of crew gear on, because why not? We also need to add a red bomb drop livery while I'm at it. Nose art, customize. Lovely stuff. In there, and lovely. Enemy ace killed on mission, which is good. Right, so, crew gear. Let's have a look at that. So, what else have we got? So we got fucking everything, to be honest. We do need to get our thermal Mark II flight suits, which is good. I could also stretch to thermal Mark IIIs, to be honest. They do suppress the movement of the crew quite a bit, but the difference in temperature is quite important. Interesting. Flight suit with the softest, warmest lamb wool. That would be very snug in there. Let's have a look at what else then. So, we also need to get... We've got various flak helmets, which we're not too bothered about. We've also got the blue beret, which again, we're not huge fans of. We're going to keep the green. Oxygen masks we do need to start thinking about, to be honest. It's going to slow the crew down a fair bit, but hopefully not enough to be a real problem. Yeah, medium masks would probably be okay. Let's have a look then. Flak vests, the medium flak vests, they do slow our crew members down quite a bit. But it's not flak vests that I'm necessarily after. These toughened survival vests are the ones that I really need. So the combined survival vests are perhaps the ones that I want for my primary crew. So let's get combined survival vests on you guys. Yeah, you're going to have a combined survival vest. Jive, you're going to have a combined survival vest. Conan, you're going to have a combined survival vest. Just so, I mean, it reduces your armor plate, but that's got to be how it is for the moment. And then all of our gunners are going to get upgraded with medium flak vests to better protect them from the strafes that come in on the various aircraft hatches that we're going to be getting accosted from. Bryce, you are going to have a... I'm actually going to give you a combined survival vest for now, because I really need you to survive as a bomb drop operator. It takes so long to train you. And that's really all I can afford for the moment. So yeah, we've got ourselves a nice complement of various bits of survival gear, and we've got the gunners some extra protection as well, which is important. So yeah, that'll be alright for the moment. That's all I can afford. So let us move on to our next mission. Lovely stuff. So at least we've got a little bit of a better protection for our crew members here. Aircraft production at Olbia. Thank you very much to Mr. Caterpillar Sam for converting his Prime Gaming sub to a tier 1 sub. That's very, very kind. Let us let us rock and roll. Let's jump forward. Okay. Take off, lock in, and off we go. Lovely stuff. Let's move Nix onto the roof gun, as we have done. Aim for Quebec, stay for Digby lessons. That's the one. I believe Digby's done some time as a historian. I think I remember having a conversation with you for a while back that you actually did some time as a historian. As best I remember. Today's topic, tactical and strategic. That's the one. Okay. Lovely jubbly. Right. Enemy... Oh god, they're wasting no time. We've got a couple of Ju-88s coming in from the front left. That is going to be hard work for our boys there. Toby, come over to this position. Bryce, get ready with focus fire. Nix, focus fire as well if you can for me. What are you waiting for, Nix? There you go. Focus fire. Let's try and cut down as many of these guys or do as much damage as we can as they come on in. The incendiary doing quite a bit. Good damage all round. Judge, focus fire and incendiary for me, please. Cut them down as they come around. Kylo, come down to the ball gun for me as one's going to slot in underneath. Incendiary. Excellent shooting. Okay, we've blown a lot of our incendiaries. That was quite a lot to be dealing with this early, so it needed to be done. Hopefully it's all going to recharge before things get too much worse. It is a high danger mission, as it were. We're going to come up to medium altitude, actually. We're going to start some bombing at medium, I reckon. So let's do a little bit of that. Okay. Lovely. place really needs some AA guns on the coast, it's true. Yeah, so we're coming up over a low altitude flak field at the moment here, being driven up into the medium airspace. Up and over we go, climbing and climbing. Low altitude flak ahead, yeah, that's it, we're coming over it. Enemy fighters spotted on radar, not sure where their attack vector's coming from. There it is, coming in down from 2 o'clock low. Right, okay, Demand, you're going to be down there because Kylo needs to be on that waist gun. Focus fire with incendiary, please, Kylo. Excellent shooting. You got that Stuka very quickly. Stukas in this game, I know despite the enemy ace Stuka, but the Stukas in this game are actually quite dangerous because they start firing from so far back. Again, really the only ideal situation that you can be in. God. Oh, God, he's in a blaze of glory. Just burn out. There we go. Jesus, another fighter coming in from somewhere down here. I think I caught him briefly. Well, maybe it was ground reconnaissance. Oh, God, they're close. Jesus! Out of the clouds. Kylo, switch sides. We've got a fire over there. Quickly, shut that fire down for me, please, Toby. Extinguisher in engine 2. And we've got a fuel leak. Move everything to the good tank. Okay, we've got one full tank. The other tank's just going to bleed out. Toby, get out there. I don't know whether you can save any fuel. Make a very careful adjustment. Jesus. More enemy fighters. Right, let's auto-tag and call for Mustangs. Okay, did you save any fuel, Toby? I don't think you did. Bryce, front and centre for me. The man really needs healing. Open bomb bay doors. The man, come up here. Kylo, take over on his gun. Now, we've just missed out on our bomb target here. We're going to have to switch around again. Heavy fighter coming on round. That's it. Keep the damage down. That's it. Lovely. Right, swing us around again. Line us up. Means that we're going to be on the way back home. Down they go. Lovely stuff. Okay, we've got Mustang screen coming in. If we do get attacked again, we'll be able to deal with it. Right, ready to release the bomb drop and send it. Lovely stuff. Right, Bryce front left. Demand, you get over there on those guns. Toby, did we save any fuel? Just barely. Transfer fuel between the two tanks. We've got more aircraft coming in. Enemy fighter destroyed. The Mustangs are going in. Excellent shooting. Thank you very much. Demand over there. We're getting cold. Don't have really any thermal protection to be running up here. Bryce, can I get you to just quickly close the bomb bay doors for us? We've just got to stay up here cold for the moment, because I've got to get back over that flak field. Where are those fighters? There they are, coming in from 10 o'clock right. We've got a jet, it looks like. Yeah, we've got two 262s coming in. Corkscrew. Jesus. 262s, come on. Those Mustangs are flying as one entity. The straight focus fire. Use incendiary. Rip him the fuck down. Only a few seconds, please. Oh, God. Good shooting, Judge. Holy shit, this is dangerous. Enemy fighters, friendly fighters are bingo fuel. They're returning to base. We've had an electrical failure. Please get down to there. I need low altitude for me, please. Not lower. Lower altitude. We're going to have to fly through that low altitude flak field if we can. Nothing we can do about it. We've just got to get to a warmer climate. Still getting buzzed. Thank you very much to Flaming Pan. Get them off of us, Judge. Defensive fire. Force them away if you can. Okay, Toby, over here. Man that front. Man this side gun. We've got another auto tag. Get them tagged up on rear. Judge, can you deal with them? I'm not sure. Incendiary, focus fire. We've got another big pass coming on us there. We've got another fire. Nothing I can do about it. Toby, come and get some first aid. Hope it's enough to beat these guys back. Judge, please, God, shoot him down. There you go. Okay, one of our engines is burnt out. Oh, God, another set of fighters. I didn't see them. Get on him. Come on, Bryce. Focus fire. Good shooting, good shooting. He's coming down underneath. Hey, Toby, that's enough. Quickly get the man on the med bed. Oh, this was rough. Okay. We're pulling back. Both landing gears are damaged, but they're not out. Oh. Glad we up-armoured the fucking engines. Toby, just get on this back left for me. Just in case he comes in. Nope, he's broken off. Jesus. And yes, Q, have an MA. Did some professional historian guff for a bit. For a job. Lovely. Lucky that you upgraded that armour. Yeah, it was most opportune that the armour plate was upgraded, but as you can see, the need for armoured engines is great. Yeah, you can see sort of up-armouring this midsection here was the right course of action. Lower the landing gears. They are damaged, but they shouldn't collapse. Shouldn't. Take it slow. Lean fuel mix. This. Take it easy. And down we go. Lovely stuff. Okay. Not bad at all. We managed to pull together in the end. Few bullet holes in people, but yeah, fighting jets this early. You can see, like, we're only on the second stage of the campaign and we've already got getting accosted by 262s. It's dangerous, man. Really dangerous. Okay. Payout wasn't awful, I suppose. It could have been better. I was basically bankrupt, so... Okay, people are leveling up nicely. We've got all of these different guns, inflatable dinghies, all of that stuff is all on board now. The aircraft itself needs another white bomb drop to signify a successful mission. So let's get that sorted. Lovely stuff. Okay, white bomb drop. There, and there, and there, and there. Right, engine parts. Don't need any of that. The wing groundals are fine for the moment. The turrets then, we've got a Mark III version of these guns. That could be quite nice to help us with a bit of extra fire discipline. What I do need to try and do though is start getting towards the armoured inner engine. In fact, I think I can up-armour both inner engines with the money I have. Yes, it's basically going to bankrupt us, but I think given the circumstances, having a bit of armour plate on those bad boys, as demonstrated in the last mission, definitely isn't a bad thing. So, yeah, we'll roll with this for another mission and see how we get on. Hopefully, well, if we can. Right, let's have a look there. Search and rescue over there. We've also got an enemy ace in this high-risk mission over here at Borizo. The next enemy ace is going to be Sylvester Sperber, and he's a pretty nasty one if I remember, but it's going to really increase our revenue if we can get that sorted early. So, is it worth going for? Yes, it probably is, because I'm going to have to go there anyway. So let us rock and roll with an enemy ace. Right. Okay. Let us take off from the runway. So yeah, enemy ace on station. We're just trying to make work what we can make work. My plan is to emphasise the fortress part of the Flying Fortress. If I can just armour the absolute snot out of this thing, so that basically the enemy has to just constantly erode it in order for it to be killed, then that will be good enough for me. It looks like we're moving into daytime. The moon is going down, I think, over that way. So yeah, I think we're getting daylight over here, rising in the east. Mr. Sylvester Sperber is in the AO. We have to be careful. Get all of those guns operating. Now, only with an absolute wall of incendiary fire are we going to be able to beat him. So if something happens, if he spawns ahead of me, I should try and fly away from him just to get as many of these these Mark IIs on him as I can, and then just to draw out his attack run. If I can turn tail to him, it's going to be even better. or like turn tail at an angle. We're currently flying that way, so I can use a custom marker here to turn away from him and then draw out his attack run, and then try and just spray him down with as much fucking machine gun fire as I possibly can. Hopefully if he intercepts us early, I'll be fine. We've got to expect to fight more jets as well. But there was another pod of fighters coming in underneath, sneaky bastards. Demand, come down here for me, onto the waist gun. Or the ball gun, sorry. Focus fire, Demand. Get up over here. No, stay down there. We've got another guy coming in, shooting at our electrical junction box there. A little bit of damage to that. Not too much damage in the initial strafe, I can live with that. Good shooting, Judge. Back on the waist. Okay, so far so good. Through this cloud we go. Now, apart from a small bit of damage to the rear of the aircraft, got more fighters coming in. I'm going to go for an auto tag. Just get them all tagged immediately. And that's going to be very much your field of fire over there. Bryce, focused fire. Demand. Was that a Stuka? Yeah. They fire from so far back. Two of them. Sneaky shits. Okay, Kylo, drop down for me. Get yourself on there. Judge really needs healing. Let's slow it down a little bit. Toby, lean fuel mix us. Bring us down slow. Judge, get over here and start healing. Demand, occupy that space on the rear gun for now. That's enough. Good shooting, Nix. Judge, go and get some first aid. Bring us over to our 1130. Right. Yeah, we'll just try and get as much first aid on our crew member as possible. And we'll probably just get him on the waist guns, and then we'll probably, in fact, we'll get Demand probably to change over. Up armoring here was the right call. Taking a lot of damage in the mid-rear. Enemy fighters, where are they? If they're jets, we're in trouble. They're already closing. Dead ahead. Maybe, front right for me. Get ready to spray these guys all together. Focus fire. Judge, come back down to the rear for me, please. Demand, get on there. Judge on the rear gun. Good fire discipline there, chaps. Well done. In comes our bombing target here. Bryest to the bomb drop control station, please. Ready, 2 bomb drops. Open bomb bay doors. They are, I'm guessing it's an airfield. Yep, we've got an airfield, which means we're going to be taking off fuckers on the runway. We've got a Stuka coming in. Not good. I've lost it. There he is. Wasn't too much damage. Okay, Kylo's down there, which is great. Optional reconnaissance. Let's grab it. Just for the experience, if nothing else. Demand, get yourself on that side gun for me. Bomb bay door again. Bryest, if you can, close it. We'll try and snag a reconnaissance photo. We'll get one going in, one going out. See if we can get it. Too blurry. There's a 50% chance of getting a good photograph. I've just got to hope RNG is with me. Oh, hang on. We've got another pod of fighters coming in from somewhere. Oh god, they're on top of me right now. Oh, that's a jet. Where did that buzz by? 262. Judge, incendiary, focus it. As it slots in behind, start pumping it full of incendiary so that it can't get its heavy attack off. There we go. Right, swing us around. See if we can do that. We're having hydraulic problems. Toby, get down there and arrest that before all of our guns jam up. There we go. As long as he's on it, it will fix it. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's get ready and... we've got the photograph. Right, Toby, back up over here for me. Now we are on our return to base vector. Here we go. This is where it gets ugly. This is where it gets ugly. Just using a very slow and outdated radar. They're expensive to change and upgrade. Got those armoured inner engines. Those outer engines, they're lightweight. They're going to suffer at the hands of the enemy flak. Okay. Keep going. Pushing into a medium altitude flak field here. Nothing I can do about it. In fact, I think I can go underneath it. Yeah, I think we've got a gap to slip underneath, so let's do that. Lovely. No ace so far. You don't always find them. Sometimes they can be stationed in unusual places. That means you don't encounter me and my big mouth. Yeah, he's coming in dead ahead. Yeah. What we're going to do, if we can, we're going to turn tail back into the flak field. Come on, come on, come on. High-low, medium altitude, up we go. Don't let him hit our landing gears, keep working him. That is one tough bastard. Oh, go on, go on, go on, go on. Yes! Come on, come on. Yes! Oh. Right, get back down low, get out of that flak field. Jesus. That wasn't too bad. We didn't take too much damage there at all. They absolutely rinsed the undercarriage, though. Look at that. Look at the holes. Kylo, you are a lucky man. Right, heading back the other way now. Let's try and get home. Okay, anybody majorly damaged? Not really. Kylo, just get a tiny bit of first aid, matey. Approaching low altitude flak. No, we should be under this. There we go. Oh. That took a long time to kill with the DPS on those guns. We were working him for an age. Christ above. Oh, it's going well. If any more bullets hit, that under turret would have detached, yeah. It literally almost sawed a fucking hole around it. Look at it. That was rough. That was really rough. Fighters spotted on radar. Where is it? Wait for the radar to sweep around. I'm not really at an altitude to be making evasive maneuvers. And yet... yeah, it's not too bad. That Stuka didn't get as much of a strafe off as he would have liked. Keep it going. Speed holes, that's it. Okay. There we go. Get that fire discipline on there. That really worked that outer engine then. Stuka coming in up and about and overhead. Must try and kill him as best we can, demand. Focus fire for us, please, mate. Everything we can. Incendiaries. Just shoot him down. Keep tagging him. Keep tagging him. More fighters coming in on the right. 1, 2, 3, tag. A lot of damage on the forward fuselage there. Keep those Mark 150s going. Good shoot. Good fire discipline. Good fire discipline. And that Stuka's down as well. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, big stretch indeed. Oh, that's the one. Jesus. Oh. Okay, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. It's not advised to have Q on with wireless headphones, as not seeing the screen sounds like he was watching a porno. Ah, yes. Lovely. And a bit of hydrate as well, absolutely right. I'm coming to the end of my water bottle here, but that's okay because it's only about half an hour of stream. But that's a good amount of water to get through in a day. Almost empty. Lovely stuff. Imagine drinking water. I know, right? Chat keeps me hydrated. It's important. It is the lifeblood of all things. Lovely. Okay. There is our runway here. Let's get us touched down and landed. Not bad for a decent difficulty mission. Enemy armor down for the next couple of turns. We got lucky, though. Really lucky. The next guy, the next enemy ace we encounter is, like, bad. Like, he single-handedly ruined one of my campaigns last time. So I need to be incredibly careful. Like, I'm talking literally so bad that if we're not ready, I'm going to take off from the runway and immediately abort the mission. Like, because he actually ended our campaign before. Lovely. Okay, good stuff. That burp was like 3 out of 10. I can't burp. Jaina's like a burp lich or something. She leeches all the burp energy out of the house and then bellows it out. That's the one. Have you heard about flaxseed oil being used for your eyes? My LASIK surgeon told me to take it. No, I've not heard of that at all. Yeah, that's the first I've heard of that. Yeah, movement. There she is. Ah! Tickle attack. How are you?
Alright.
I'm getting a big hug, chat.
No, Will, it's not possible.
Ah!
No scream. No scream. Too bad. To be fair, I scream all the time. Right. Cube noises, that's it. Salutations indeed. Right, so 2,100 for destroying the airfield, 8,000 for defeating the enemy ace, 1,400 for return to base, no slowing turns for 140, which leaves us with 11 grand in the bank, and potentially some levels up to armor-piercing ammunition, I'm hoping. There it is. That does widen our skill set rather significantly. We've also got a lot of fuselage, toughened oxygen bottles, and better electrical systems, which is magnifique. What we need to do now is go to the aircraft and... I've had a smooch, chat. Look at that. Big kiss. Oh, lovely stuff. Jane equals burp mastor. It's true. It's big true. Yes, scream. No scream. It's very loud. Very loud scream. Okay, so let's have a look at guns then. So I've got 11 grand in the bank. There's a couple of things that I do need to do. I need to add another fucking enemy. Germany's running out of decent fighter pilots, it would appear. I don't think you're really meant to spend this long in the game. Like, I don't think you're meant to be able to fully upgrade this aircraft. I think that's not the point. You can if you want to, but I think you're meant to just try and get through as quickly as possible in the campaign, because it's only 5, but where's the fun in that? All of these oxygen tanks. I tend not to bother with the oxygen tanks, I've got to be honest. Dinghies, livery, all of these like custom 4s, we're not bothered with that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Christ. Okay. There it is. Good lord. I know, right? I know. Oh, God. You also bombed their airfield. Yes, but I only add 1 bomb drop livery based on what I'm doing. So, like, if it's a destroy enemy airfield mission and I kill an enemy ace, then it's just a red bomb instead of a white bomb instead of both.
You're welcome, chat.
There you go. You're welcome. Jesus H. Lord have mercy. Right, okay, so let's have a look then. So what I was in the middle of doing, I was in the middle of putting another lightweight engine on the outer engine. on the outer side. But to be honest, I've still got loads of headroom. So I think we're going to take this opportunity to upgrade the guns here. So there are only 50 cal Mark 1s and stuff. Let us get the slightly better Mark 3s in here, and in here. It's going to cost us basically all of our money, but it's going to massively increase the DPS of the aircraft overall, which is what we want. So I'm very happy with that as a purchase, which is great. What else do we want to do? Training. I mean, now that these guys are level 10, is it worth getting them trained in their secondary qualifications? It will slow down the amount of time. I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, why not? Let's start getting them trained in secondary quals. So, Mr. Toby here, I'm going to start training you as a pilot secondarily. Mr. Alex, I'm going to start training you as an engineer. Jive Crayfish, I'm going to get you training as a... Ooh, what do I get you training as? I think getting you training as a navigator. So getting Conan training as the navigator and Jive Crayfish training as the radio op, so the two can sort of single-handedly run the aircraft if the other perishes. That'll be nice. Budge here, let's get you training, and so what? Judge is the rear gunner, isn't he? So he's probably going to want to be a engineer. Yes, an engineer. Mr. Nix here is probably going to want to be trained in engineering also, or maybe first aid. We'll go with engineering. Deman here, we're going to get you trained in first aid, and we're going to get Kylo trained in first aid as well. I think that's going to be good. And yeah, that'll do nicely, I think. Judge is the top gunner. No, Judge is the rear gunner. Nix is the top gunner. Right, so with that all being said and done then, we spent most of our money. I want to pay a little bit forward, I think. The only other thing that I could do would be try and get people equipped with their medium thermal flight suits here. That might be an idea. We'll get everybody in those. And then we are good to go. That will just give them a bit of extra warmth protection while they're up at high altitude. Should do the, or at least medium altitude in bad weather. That will give us the opportunity to stay warm and stuff. But I don't think I need to do anything more controversial than that. I don't even think I'm going to go for heavy flak helmets on people, to be honest. I think I'm going to keep them in the flight caps. All does a job. I think that'll do for now. Yeah, there's still lots of gear and stuff that we need to get. Electrically heated mittens, boots, we need oxygen masks and stuff. It shouldn't be too bad, though. So yeah, I think we're going to carry on as normal. So let us rock and roll then to the briefing. And yeah, let's see what our next mission is. Oi, oi, Q. Hello, Jimmy. How are you? Lovely stuff. So we've got a medium mission out there and a low danger mission out there. Let us sneak up here and do the rescue mission. Hello, Jordan. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Right then, let us lock in our pilot here into the pilot seat. Mr. Alex, everybody's ready to go and take off from the runway. As ever, Mr. Nix is going to be coming up to the main gun on the top here. We've now got the Mark III version of the 303 machine guns, which have better ammo capacity, meaning that he's able to fire more bullets before reloading, and also have slightly better DPS, I believe, for the reason of increased rates of fire. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's a different type of round. Who knows? But I think, yes, slight increase in rates of fire is the reason for the upwards damage. And we've got Mark IIIs across the board, which is good. So our overall damage per second has been upped rather drastically, which is what I like. Definitely can't argue with that. Okay, marked a heading. Excellent. Head out over that way. Lovely stuff. Yeah, so far so good. We've come up to medium altitude. Let's make that climb. That will give us the option to emergency dive should we so need. Emergency dive obviously is a good way to obviously change altitudes in the event of an emergency, as well as evading flak and corkscrew, etc. But what it also does, it has a hidden thing that you wouldn't expect. If you have an engine fire, you can use emergency dive to put it out, which I suppose makes sense in some reasonable run. But yes, that is a mechanic. Lovely. See you later, Sanhal. Right, Bryce, we'll get you front left. We'll get your man over here on the front right. Bryce, focus fire for me, please. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, disgusting. But yeah, look at this now. We've got like 1,200 rounds. I think it's 1,500 rounds in the gun overall. Very nice. We are searching for those pilots, actually, so we do kind of want to stay down at low altitude. Hopefully we can find them at medium, but, well, we'll see. Okay. New course plotted. There we go. Look for fighters. Spot them so we can pick them up. As long as we see them, we'll be okay. I think there's one there. Memory serves. There he is. I've done this before. That's called foreshadowing. Right. Yeah, so far so good. Nothing to complain. And more enemy fighters on radar. Where are these bastards? Where are you? Coming in dead ahead on the right here. We got a Stuka. Get ready to corkscrew. Get these guys tagged in. There's one there. And there's one over there. We just got to cover him a little bit. Kylo, incendiary, focus fire for me, please, Kylo. Excellent shooting. Nick's got that one. That's okay, though. There we go. Nice bit of gunboating. Right, we're going to want to come down to low altitude as we are losing the light here. Where are the fighters? No, we've cleared them all out. Okay. Great work. Return to base. Just like that. Just like that. We'll stay at that low altitude, I think so. Let's come all the way down. Recon. Do that. Got a ship. Dangerously close to our fighters. Try and snag that for a bit of experience. Bryest. Come forward. Chance of getting a successful photo is creeping ever higher. Nice photo. Swing us around. Fighters are over here. They're going to be turning tail to them. We're not even going to need to focus fire here. No, we are. Well, he'll reload, and then, yeah, should be good to go. Oh, you motherfucker. Every time with that. How did he get to the landing gear this time? How? How? Through that tiny hole? You absolute turd. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. My goodness me. It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. What is that? We are dead. Yeah, everyone's dead here, isn't it? It's a case of. So belly land, that's the one. The aim, the precise aim. Oh, look at it. Look at it. It wouldn't be so bad if the landing gear, if losing the landing gear wasn't such a dangerous affair. Like, genuinely, losing the landing gear is as bad as it could possibly be, because it just kills your aircraft outright. Right, get on that front left. We've got another reconnaissance. Let's try and grab that. Yeah, not even the ace was that good. More fighters. Oh god, where? Oh god, they're right on top of me. Fucking sneak attack. It's alright. Those new guns did really well. God, they're fucking sneaky. Very fucking sneaky. I'm going to leave that reconnaissance behind. In fact, actually, I'm going to come back and get it because I need to burn fuel. Hopefully he doesn't dive. Bryest over here for me. Eat shit. Oh, you sneaky bastard. Under Armour may be a worthy investment. I cannot Under Armour the fuselage. That's not how this works, unfortunately. All down here it's soft underbelly. There's not much I can do about it. And I didn't even get shot from the underside. That was the bullshit bit. I got shot from up here. Like this tiny little crit spot on the back of the fucking engine here. Like this part here doesn't get armoured for reasons I cannot explain. And it means there's an armour hole. Even if I get an upgraded engine. It means there's an armour hole like right here. And you can shoot the fucking landing gear through it. Why? Oh, God. Drop all bombs. Yeah, you're right. I'm just going some, some beach goers. Yeah, we're going to have to just come in for a very, very delicate belly landing. Now, everybody needs to be as full health as they can be, so Judge, go and get yourself that little bit of first aid just in case this doesn't go well. You really never know just how good or bad something's going to be. We'll get lined up on the runway, and we've got to hope that we can recover the aircraft. Here we go. For better or for worse, if we actually crash and burn here, we might. I might just call it a stream. Because we've been going for an hour and 45. If not, we'll maybe do one more mission. But yeah, if we crash and burn here, we're going to be in trouble. Going around again. Hey, man, I need you over here. Oh, God. Half of our fuel remaining. If it's going to break, it's going to split apart in the middle. So you guys all come to the front if you can. Right, lean fuel mix. Mostly on the runway. Oh god! Oh god! Ah! 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 Oh, okay. And again. Oh god. Jesus. Oh god. Oh my goodness me. Oh my god. Oh god. Christ. Extreme terror and panic is the emotion in my soul. Getting old, chat. Yeah, I'm withering away here. Ooh, that's actually sounded like a dive bomber, that did. Right. Okay. Right, where are we? What year is it? Are we alive? Armour the tail to protect Judge if the armour doesn't affect the glass. The glass is that our armour holds, unfortunately. So we got the Mark IIs now. Probably do want to upgrade to those, but I'm not going to upgrade to them straight away. We'll probably want to do them all as one blanket roll out here. Although it probably makes sense to get a couple of them out. I'm at a point now where I should probably start thinking about getting equipment racks, but fucking hell, guys, it's expensive. Really is expensive. Did your old crew die, or am I just forgetting their names? Well, we've had this one for this new campaign, so we've been playing a campaign for at least 1 or 2 streams, and this is the sort of second part of it. So yeah, there was a different crew if you're talking about from like months ago. Right, so more armoured fuselage is definitely what we're in the market for when we get chance. I feel like, chat, probably upgrading this radar here. Oh, thank you very much, £10 to Damon there.
Thanks for keeping us alive. Now get more Dakar.
Well, on the subject of Dakar, do we want to not necessarily get direct Dakar, but indirect Dakar, in the form of having a radar that allows us to get on target faster? What do we think about that? I think that's probably a worthy purchase. Because the enemy aircraft now are getting on approach so quickly that if the radar isn't like in the perfect position to catch them immediately, then like a third of their attack run is complete by the time I even detect them. So let us get Vasily 1 ping only. And yeah, we'll go into another mission that we will call our last mission of the evening. I'll also do our bomb drop livery. Nice one. Knowledge is power, that's the one. Okay. There we go. Oh, is Blade karate chopping people? What's going on there, Blade? Ah. Okay. Save there then. And then rock and roll. Caps Q, right, I see. It's all good. Right, so let us go to the briefing then, and go to... Oh, so we got enemy damage down. We've got that guy there. I think enemy damage down could be quite helpful if the final enemy ace appears. So let's go with this one. An enemy airfield raid at Monserrato. Okay. What colours are the bomb markings mean? So the bomb markings mean so a white bomb is just a normal mission. A red bomb is a normal mission that we killed an enemy ace. And a yellow bomb is a mission critical, that the game calls them, that advance the campaign. They're like special, very difficult missions. So we have, from looking at the front here, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 normal missions. We've done 3 normal missions that we killed an enemy ace, and 1 yellow mission to advance the campaign. So that's how many missions we've done overall. And we're racking up our bombing tally on there, which is nice. You forgot the bomb drop livery? I don't think I did. I think I put it on just now. I'm pretty sure I did. Well, I don't know. I might go with orange maybe for that one. I'm not sure. I must be honest. I might go for an orange bomb drop with that one. Enemy fighters immediately. No chill. I also need to move next to the roof. Up you get, son. Breakfast on the left. Obi on the right. Go, Nix is in position. Demand, I'm going to give you focus fire so that you can actually kill something. Hopefully. Hopefully. When you're ready. When you're ready. You're not... there you go. Now you're shooting. Must be that those 303s have a slightly longer range for whatever reason. I'm not sure. Kylo, drop down to the ball. Oh, we have another set of fighters creeping in. There they are, coming in from 3 o'clock high. Tag, tag, tag. More fighters. Where were they? There's a flak field coming in. More fighters coming in from 9 o'clock left. Low. Okay. Kylo, up on the waist. Let's see how we do. Man, you're going to get incendiaries here. Kylo, sentries. Man, you will get incendiaries if they come in time. There you go. More fighters coming in from ahead. Excellent fire discipline, chaps. Like, really well done. Holy God. This is what I'm on about by having Toby in the gun, even though he's not a gunner. Not a rapper. Yeah. That's what I'm on about. Just the fire discipline is very important. Another guy taking up over there. Thanks, Commander Q. You're very welcome, sir. Hilo, drop down to ball. Bryce to the front. Toby to the left. Open... oh, no, not that one. Open Bombay doors. We're going to get another plane up. Just a 109. Other than anything special. Release. Excellent job. Close Bombay doors. Over there. Good shooting. Excellent DPS with the new guns. Magnifique. Lovely stuff. Yeah, getting the enemy damage down is going to be very important. Is there a... I think that's a JU-88. We may also have a 262. Normally 262s like to come in on this mission. Got the photo. Let's get out of here. Next, incendiary, focus. Okay damage, it's not insane, but I mean, I'll take it. Up on there for me, please, Kylo. Excellent shooting. Right. Fuel tanks are exposed on the left wing. Are we losing anything? No. Tanks are stable. That's what we get for up-armouring our wings, which is nice. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Low altitude flak approaching. Toby, you've just taken a swap from one of the flak guns there. Quickly go and get yourself sorted out. 1, 2, 3 aircraft closing in on the right-hand side. Bryce and Kylo, that's going to be on you from the looks of it. More enemy fighters on radar. Didn't quite catch them in that sweep. There we go. We've got a single guy closing in from up and over there. Bryce, are you ready, my friend? Ready as you can be. Focus fire. Kylo, incendiary for me. Much fire as we can, please. Excellent shooting. There's a guy coming in underneath. Toby, just quickly sprint down to the ball gun for me. Closing in from all sides. There it is. Give him a bit of a hard time. Guns are reloading. Nicely done. Excellent shooting. Guy coming in from above. Nothing we can't handle. Airframe's taken the beating. Navigation update. Lock in left. 11:30. There you go. That's a lot of lead down on target. Nix gets the kill again. Lovely jubbly. Very nice. Very, very nice. Can't argue with any of this. It's going great. So for the people wondering between the different ammunition types, I'm sure you're aware, obviously by some measure, what they do. But incendiary ammunition is just a generic increase in damage against fighters or enemy aircraft. It's just a generic increase in damage. Armor-piercing ammo very specifically increases damage against heavy fighters. You can still use it against normal fighters, and it does do a little bit of bonus damage to them, but the real meat hit comes from attacking heavy fighters with them. So that's what your armor-piercing ammo is for. And then last but not least, in the locked level 12 slot is high explosive ammunition. High explosive ammunition, as best as I can tell, does a large damage increase against all aircraft. And if enemy aircraft are flying in extremely close proximity to one another, the high explosive actually sends fragmentation out towards aircraft that are nearby as well, so it does like a small splash damage effect. So if enemy aircraft are in an extremely tight formation, you can actually do mild damage to them, which means it means that you don't have to, well, shoot them quite as much with your other guns. Lovely. I don't think there's any mods for this game, Jimmy Ray, I've got to be honest. Down we go. No drama, no fuss. Enemy damage down, which means, because I mean, sort of, it looks like here, in terms of our bomb drop, every 2 or 3 missions we encounter the enemy ace. So I think we might be on target to encounter the enemy ace. If we are, well, we better save ourselves, because it's going to be a nasty one. If the enemy ace is there, I'm going to quickly do that mission. If the enemy ace is there. I will do it this turn, just because it takes quite a bit of, like, sort of, if I don't play it for like a week, and I get, like, in towards the enemy ace mission, this last enemy ace, I'm going to get ripped up. So let me just quickly see if there is an enemy ace mission, or whether I can just bugger off for the evening. Let's see, there's a high risk there and a low risk there, so there is no enemy ace on station, so that is okay then. So we'll call that a stream for the moment. I'm not going to upgrade the aircraft right now, I'm going to upgrade it at the start of the next stream. So yeah, thank you everyone, thank you everybody for tuning in today. Hopefully you have enjoyed Bomber Crew. It is a fun game. I do play it every so often, which is nice. So yeah, I'm not sure, I'll see how I go, but I might sneak in. And I don't know when I'll next play this, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm going to bugger off for the evening. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. I'm going to quit and save, or save and quit, and I am going to see who else is online for your eyeballs this fine afternoon, Monday afternoon. Whoop. There we go. Again, can't hold a candle to Jane. Right then, so let's have a mooch and see who is online at the moment. So, having a look here. Mr. Soviet's doing Space Engineers. Bavin and Sheep are on, so I think I'm going to pass you off in the direction of those two lovely gentlemen. Bavin, I think, is playing 7 Days to Die. Sheep is playing Death Stranding. So we're going to go in the direction of Mr. Bavin. Do send him my love, my best and all, and I will catch you all a little bit later for some more games. Take care, folks. Have a lovely afternoon, and I will see you again soon. And, yeah, take care. Ooh, let me actually get the raid done. Jane's here. Hello, Jane.
Bye.
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 Bye. That's the one. I have the worst timing. I know, see. Right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. Hopefully you've all enjoyed, and I'll catch you all next time.